Who's going to be catching? Alex? Okay.
The heat is on.
Let's go.
What's up, Ryan?
Good, Adam.
Give me a hell yeah!
This is great right here. Breeze.
It's a beautiful, albeit smoking hot Monday here at the Park District of Forest Park. We've got a doubleheader here live from Field 1. Our first game here with March taking on Circus. And then Circus will turn it back around and take on Hex, who's over on Field 2 right now playing against BTA. The Circus has come to town, a double dip. Of course, I always think, hot days at the Circus back in the summer. So, March in the field. It's Paulie on the mound, Miller behind the plate. Left to right on the infield, Eddie, Tom, Reese, Brian, and Nick. And then across the outfield, it's Morris, Zach, and Ziggy. Here for Circus, it's going to be Brian Koronkowski, Kevin Duff, Tim Koronkowski, Mike Alonji, Chad Hook, Alex Chavez, Sean Burke, Tony Valdez, Jason Rojas, and Jack Nakanishi. Trace Ruffy, a late scratch in the Circus lineup, so they'll be batting 10, and then Alex Chavez will be catching. Hello to everyone watching early so far. We got Peoria Matt, who I think was the first one on here, letting me know everything was crystal clear. We'll see how long that lasts. Like I said, blistering hot up here in the booth. We got MPAT, we've got Richard Wagner, Amelie, and Nathaniel. Thank you for joining us early, as that one, first pitch swung hard, fouled. There you see the number 2 hitter, Kevin Duff, at the bottom right of your screen, just behind the score bug. That one hit right back to Paulie, makes the catch. Quick hands for out number 1. All good from this end. Yeah, I think the slogan for this summer here at the park with all this gear is going to be, for now, all good for now. But we'll figure it out. If anything ever cuts out, we'll always be back. I'll never leave you. This I promise you. As Duff hits that one over Brian's head just in front of Ziggy for a single. Good little cut, just floated that between second and right. Easy single there. And here's Tim Korenkowski. That one misses. That one finds the zone, so there's a strike. Korenkowski floats that one to the right side in front of Ziggy, gets it into the infield. Throws to Reese at second base, and now it's runners on first and second on 2 little dump shots to right field. So Brian running for Tim. That one misses deep. There's a strike, finds the zone. Pump the pitch. That one finds the plate. There's a strike. Mike has to come back. Tried to sell it. Hits that one right past Duff. A nice little move there to sidestep it. Korenkowski around third. The throw comes home. That split second of indecision there from Reese. Nobody letting him know Korenkowski was rounding third. Kind of turned, looked a little surprised, and then threw it. And that half second there really cost him as a fairly close play at the plate. But Alonji over at first. 2 in on that one. Chad fouls this one out of play to the left side. Will give me some time to get the score bug correct. So 1 out, 2 RBI single gets Circus on the board first. Chad flips that one to the right side. So that ball out of play. Randy working on getting A new ball said to march. Mike says someone's going to get it. Some kids through the fence. Our guy Phil checking in on Facebook. How we doing? We got to get a shooters game over here one day, my guy. I'll check out the schedule a little bit later, see what we got. That one to the right side. Brian down to a knee, throws to first. Nick can't make the play. Gonna wish he had that one back. Hook over to first, a routine grounder over to second. A little wide of the base, but hit him right in the hands, couldn't secure it. There's a strike to start things off to Chavez. High fly ball into right center. That one might find some green. It does. It splits Ziggy and Zach. Chavez is going to round second over to third. Chad around third. He's going to score. That ball just kept carrying. And Chavez over at third. Another 2 RBI hit for Circus. He absolutely crushed that ball. Looks like we got the ball back. Excellent, excellent. Resourceful. So still one out. Sean Burke up. Top of the first still. Burke hits that one up the middle to Reese. Quick throw to first. That time Nick secures the catch, so Alex comes in to score. Burke out number 2. Bases are empty. Another run across for Circus. Batters 2 through 6 all reached and scored. Mr. Curtis King checking in over on the YouTube. Glad to know it's working. It was giving me some problems at the beginning, but looks like we got it all sorted out. Glad to have you with us. I believe they've got a game against BTA after this over on field 2. So Tony Valdez hits that one to short off the hands of Junior. Absolutely smoked that ball, just carried up the hands. Big turn around first. And there's a 2-out hit. Yeah, Junior playing pretty regular depth at short, but Tony smoked that one at his feet, kind of carried up. That one hit foul to the left side. Paulie says, how many foul balls is that? Keeping him busy. So Jason Rojas here, originally the 10 hitter, now the 9 hitter with the late scratch of Trace. Want to thank you if you're just joining us at the top. Mentioned it is weltering hot up here, so just expect some things to go in and out. Teehee, but mostly the stream. As that one hit into center over to Zach. Zach chasing it back. Fingertips makes the catch for out number 3. But 5 across for Circus in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. March coming up. Heck of a top of a first for this Circus squad. Defensively, it's going to be Jack Nakanishi on the mound, Alex Chavez behind the plate, left to right on the infield, Michael Angie, Chad Hook, Tim Korenkowski, Kevin Duff, and Sean Burke. Left to right in the outfield is Brian Korenkowski, Tony Valdez, and Jason Rojas. Here for March, it's going to be Brian, Tom Jr., Zach, Nick, Morris, Paulie, Reese, Miller, Adam, Eddie, and Ziggy. So they'll be batting 11 in this one. My buddy Dan just tuned in. Good assessment of that first inning. Oof, 5 runs in the first. Like I said, 2 through 6 hitters all reaching and scoring. Good hitting from Circus. March now here looking to answer, get a little bit back here at least in the bottom of the first. How warm numerically? Amelie, it is 94 degrees right now. 4 degrees from the 3rd greatest boy band of my generation. That one floated into left from the artist formerly known as Green Sox. The throw goes over to first, and Brian's got a single. So it's 94 here in Forest Park. Probably hotter up in this booth. There's no windows except the ones in the front, and they don't do much. So Tom Jr. takes a strike. Almost lost the score sheet there. Quick hands, though. I mentioned not feeling wind, and Mother Nature and Brother Nature teamed up and told me to shut up. That one over to Chad at short. Slight bobble, flips to Tim at second for 1. Beats it out over at first. Got to believe the bobble helped them there, so they get the lead runner. Switch places at first. 1 out now, and here's Zach. Zach with a real nice catch to end the top of the first. Dead out sprint, deep center field. Looked like it might be out of his reach, and then extended the fingertips. Held on to the ball. Definitely not like a baseball or softball glove where you catch it in the webbing and it just stays. Very difficult to make a fingertip catch like that. That one over to Duff at second. Throws to first. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. So 2 base runners erase. Nothing doing there for March in the bottom of the first. Circus coming up with a 5-run lead. So friend of the program, Jack Nakanishi, leading things off here in the second. The 10-hitter for Circus. Jack pitching for the Circus squadron. And then top of the lineup after Brian Korenkowski and Kevin Duff. There's a strike to start things off. Jack hits that to the right side. Nick was taking a step to his left as he hit it. Caught him leaning, and he has a leadoff single. Korenkowski flips that foul to the right side. That one fouled to the right side once again. Good to see Russ checking in over on the Facebook page. So Jack on first. Brian hits that one foul for strike 3. Already over by the fence, so couldn't throw the bat. Did hit something though, just heard that. Might have picked that one up on the GoPro. So there's out number 1 on the K. Here's K Duff. Lifts that one to the right side towards the line. Brian giving it a chase but can't get to it. Pump the pitch. Duff lifts this one into right. Ziggy under it. Jack back to first. So now there's 2 down. See some fun with emotes over on Twitch. There should be some animated ones now. I don't know when or how they show up, but they were approved. That's good to know. So Timmy takes a strike. One hit high into center. Zach calls everyone off, makes the catch for out number 3. A much quieter inning there after the top of the second. March chasing 5. They're coming right up. So there in between innings, mentioned the bat tossing twice. Randy just letting Brian know, I'm watching you now. Please don't do that anymore. But back to the action here. Bottom 2, it's going to be Nick, Morris, Paulie, Reese. Nick hits that one into left center, tailing away, gets some legs and carries past Tony. Nick around second. The throw goes to short. Nick into third. A leadoff triple there for March. Was just about to say, you got to believe Nick wants to drive one here after dropping that ball over at first during the big inning. Got that monkey off his back with one swing. Now he's over on third. Here's Morris. Mo flips that one foul to the right side. Off the fence. Hit over to short center. Duff calls off Tony. The throw comes home. A great throw there from Kevin Duff. That one right on the line. So Nick had to hold up at third. Great throw indeed. Nick about a third of the way down the line, but a smart hold there as Paulie up here with a chance to break open the goose egg. As he drives that one into left center. That one's going to find some green as well. Brian chases it into the gap, gets it in quickly. A nice throw to second, holds Paulie to a single. But that don't matter because it's an RBI single and March is on the board. Couple of good swings there to drive the gap. Runner on first here. March with one, Reese up. Someone just crushed one over to field 3, even with the mound. Looks like that might be Cap. Saw Al Rice running for dear life trying to catch that one as this one hit high into center. Tony under, no tag. He's going to make the catch for out number 2. So the catcher, Miller, up here. The double pump from Nakanishi and the pitch, a ball. 2-1 count here. Miller hits that one over to third, full extension there from Alonji, makes the catch for out number 3. So March gets 1 back, still chasing 4 after 2. Circus coming up in the top of the 3rd. Made a nice catch to end the inning. Now he's leading off the 3rd. It's going to be Mike Alonji, then Chad Hook and Alex Chavez. Mike Clifford could not agree more over on Facebook. Says, great night for a ball game. Yes, indeed. Takes the ball there. Hammers that one deep, foul to the left side. Will stay in play, but Mo couldn't get to it. Almost did.
Use it.
2-2 here. Paulie with a big smile on his face. So we're full here. The pump, the pitch, the swing over to short. Tom Jr. with it. Easy throw over to first. Alonji launched the bat. Those poor bats on that Circus side. So a little low again from Paul. Chad hits that one foul to the right side. Paulie with a callback to a previous game. Chad lines that one just foul. About 6 inches. Good hustle from Mo, though. Probably didn't want to chase that one any further with how hot it is. Paulie says, way to get that in. Wide of the plate there. Grounded up the middle, splits Reese and Bryan for a 1-out single. So 1 on, 1 out. Alex Chavez steps in. Circus with a 4-run lead, top of the third here against March. Put up all 5 in the top of the first. Came out with a bang. That one over to short. Tom Jr. bobbles it. Looked like he was looking ahead before he had it. Chad wisely goes to third as Jr. chases the ball to the lip. So a routine grounder turns into first and third.
Hey, 1 out, let's go.
1 out, and here's Burke. Saw Junior kind of shuffle and pick his head up ever so slightly. Kicked off the fingertips as that one into center to Zach. Pump fakes on the throw home. Chad scores. Another run on the board for Circus. So 2 down, but they get their run back, leading 5 once again. Tony takes a ball. Got the straps undone on the batting gloves. Hits that one into right field. Just past the tree. That one to the right side again. Will it stay fair? No. Foul by a few feet. Good look from Tony there, but just carried a bit foul. Tony watches that one throw, goes to first. Mike gets back. Tony says, my bad. Hits that one into left, just in front of Morris. Ball jumps over his head. Alonji around third. He's going to score. Tony into third. Hit that one hard. Skipped over Morris. Tony over at third. Jason up here with 2 outs. Circus with a comfortable 6-run lead. That one hammered down the line. That's going to carry foul. Interesting that in the last 2 streams, last week we had a question about all of the trucks going by over on Harrison at the far end of your screen. Today, our friend McCoy saw a truck in the background and got excited. So, hey, if you are also into trucks but don't really care about softball, join the stream here live at PDOFP or PD Forest Park. We got it all. As that one hit into center. Jason frustrated with the foul ball, but an RBI single cures that ill. Another run on the board for Circus. So Jack Nakanishi here with a chance to keep the inning alive. Get back to the top. Skips that one off the dirt, but then it kicks foul. Hit that dirt line perfectly in the middle. Jack hits that one over to third. Eddie scoops it easy. Throw to first. Nick jumps, makes the catch, but 3 more across for Circus. They've now got a 7-run lead as we head to the bottom of the third. Our guy Trey Johnson over on Facebook. Glad to have you joining us, my friend. Says Primo Jason Rojas hits. Gave that ball down the left field line. I don't know why I said ball that way. My bad. Gave that ball down the left field line a ride. Probably frustrated with himself that he was just a bit early, as that one probably would have carried all the way to field 3. But an RBI single is a good trade-off here when you've got an opportunity to end it early. On a day where you have a doubleheader and it's 95 degrees at 7 p.m. So productive regardless. Is that one illegal from Jack? Adam up to bat now. It's 9, 10, 11 here for March. They haven't went through the order yet. That one hit foul over Burke's head. Eddie rolls that one over to third. Alonji with it. Easy throw to first. So just like that, there's 2 outs, and here's Ziggy. Ziggy hits that one to short. Chad with it. Easy throw to first for out number 3. Nothing doing there for March. They go down 1, 2, 3, and for them,
it's just one of those days.
so here, top of the 4th inning, Circus with an 8-1 lead over March. Almost lost my score sheet again. Pops Alejandro over on Facebook. How we doing? Says this feels like Arizona weather, still hot at 7 p.m. I'm dying, man. I'm a big dude. The sun finds me. It just knows. I don't like it. That one from Korenkowski, flipped over short, slide down. Morris with the catch. Good job avoiding Tom Jr. as he was running out to make the play as well. Brian Korenkowski pops out for the first out. Was warned not to throw the bat, so he's gently hitting the fence and then drops it. I feel like that's a good compromise. It's a good compromise. So Kevin Duff up here. Really had a momentum-killing play defensively for Circus. Kind of slowed down a potential rally, as you can see. That paid off fruitfully now with a 7-run lead here in the 4th. Duff floats that one in to right at the feet of Ziggy. There's a 1-out single. So 1 on, 1 out. Tim Korenkowski here. For Circus, it's been on, off, inning-wise as Korenkowski flips that one over to Brian. Brian with the easy throw to first. This time Nick makes the catch. Duff over to second on the ground out. So here's Alonji. Runner in scoring position. There's a ball. Hits that one to the right side, foul. Paulie says, what's the foul count? Does feel like there have been a lot of those in this one. That one off the plate. The pump, the pitch. Alonji flips that one in to right at the feet of Ziggy again. Tries to one-hand it. Slight bobble. Doesn't seem like it would have made a difference as Duff was coming around to score either way. So Duff scores from second. Alonji over at first here with 2 outs. Hook hits that one over to Evans at second. Nice play. Close play. Randy calls him out, so good play there from Brian to get him. Circus gets another run across. They're up 8 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. March coming up. So back to the top of the order here for March. 1, 2, 3, Brian, Tom Jr., and Zach looking to make a dent in this one. Evans hits this one into center. Tony with a slight hop and a freeze makes the catch for out number 1. So Red Sox down and Tom Jr. steps in. Jr. hits that one over Burke's head. Hits the lip between the infield and outfield. Almost jumped over Jason's head. You can hear Chavez laughing just below us. That is a big reason why we'll be doing the field renovation project here at the Park District of Forest Park starting August 5th. So we will be putting fall ball on pause for 1 season. So next summer we've got brand new field surfaces. Field that'll drain, an outfield that's not all holy, controllable lips. It's like a monorail, you can't miss it. Zach hits that one, turns on it off the hand, says get off me ball, and puts it in left. So Nick, who hit a deep triple in the second, with a chance to get some runs on the board here. That one to Jason in right. Junior around third. It's not going to be cut off. Slides in and scores. Good hustle there from Tom. Zach holds at second. Nick over to first. First and second once again. March with 2 on the tally. So 2 big hits for Nick here for March. Morris up now. Mo with 2 on, 1 down. Hits this one high to the left side. Will it stay in play? Will someone get to it? Just over the fence. Brian jumps over it with elegance and grace, just off camera. Ten from the judges. That one to short. Hook with a nice play on the short hop. Good play going back on his heels. Gets the lead runner over at third. You see that ball eat the infielder up all the time as it takes that short hop right at the feet, but he absorbed it quickly. Good job, Alonji, being there. Was able to get it to third quickly to get the lead out. That one hit into center from Pauly, brings in Nick. Morris is going to stop at third. That one cut by Jack. Before I can even finish updating the score bug, another run across. It's runners on first and third. March gets another, chasing 6 now. Here's Reese. So Brian's going to run for Pauly. Reese hits this one up the middle to Korenkowski, fires it across, gets him by a step. 2 more across for March. They cut the lead to 6. We head to the top of the 5th. Circus coming up.
Correct. Yeah.
So top 5 here. March made a dent in Circus's lead, now chasing 6. Circus up right now. It's going to be Alex Chavez, Sean Burke, and Tony Valdez. Happy to have you all with us here on this sweltering hot Monday evening, but beautiful Monday evening from the Park District of Forest Park. Alex hits that one foul by about 1.5 feet. Two here. Got one of those chamois towels you get at like golf outings up here, and a bag of ice water. Only problem is the bag of ice water is already hot as that one flied into left. Morris under makes the catch for out number 1. It's okay though, even a hot bag of melted ice water is warmer than what these players are dealing with on the field right now. That one into center from Burke. Turn around first. Zach gets it in quickly. A 1-out single. So here's Tony with a runner on first. Hits that one to the right side. Brian down to a knee, splits through the 5-hole. Burke around to third. Looked like Brian at the point of contact was leaning ever so slightly. That looked like the difference between making that play and not. One out here, runners on first and third. Jason calls time. To the right side, Ziggy over, straddling the line, can't make the catch, jumps and can't get his hands on it. Jason around first into second. Tony is going to hold at third as Ziggy gets it into Brian. Had to hold because it looked like a routine fly ball. Nothing routine about it there and right as Ziggy unable to make the catch. It's now second and third. Here with one out, Jack Nakanishi with a chance to put one in play here and bring two. Jack hits this one into left, right at Morris. Morris slides, makes the catch. Tony in to score. Jason's going to hold at second. So sack fly there, eliminates the runner at third. Circus with another on. Brian Korenkowski, 2 down, runner on second. Hits this one just over the infield. Good little piece of hitting there. Throw goes into second. Jason in to score. And just like that, Circus has a chance to make this one 10 runs and put all the pressure on March in the bottom of the 5th. Duff hits that one right to Evans, makes the jumping catch. Nice catch from Brian for out number 3. He's going to make this one last at least another inning. So Duff out number 3. Circus still with a 9-run lead. March chasing. As we head to the bottom of the 5th. So bottom 5, it's Miller, Eddie, and Ziggy. We're trying to figure out the score in that last in-between innings. There's a ball from Jack. – 3-0 count here to Miller. So leadoff walk. Reese is going to run for Miller. Adam hits this one to the right side. Will it stay fair? Foul just in front of Jason. High fly ball into center. Tony freezes, makes the catch. So Eddie up here with a runner on first and 1 down. Hits this one deep to left. Brian makes the catch, no tag. Eddie smoked that one. Ziggy hits this one over to Tony in center. Leadoff walk erased with 3 flyouts. 2 to center, 1 to left. Nothing doing there for March. Still chasing 9. Circus with a chance to put this one to bed early. Put all the pressure on March in the 6th. The sun is peeking out again here in the top of the 6th. You can see it right on our leadoff hitter, Tim Korenkowski. It's going to be Tim, Mike, and Chad. 3-4-5 here for Circus. 9-run lead, top of the 6th. One more, and they have a chance to end this one early. Timmy hits that one to deep left. Morris chasing it back, freezes, stops, makes the catch at the line for out number 1. Whether you're joining us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube, glad to have you with us here live from the Park District of Forest Park. Got all sorts of fun here at the park this summer. Come on down. Check out at PDOFP on Facebook or pdofp.org for all of our special events, concerts, movies, etc. As Alonji takes the ball, really wanted that first pitch. That one inside. Hits this one into center, just in front of Zach. There's a 1-out single. So here's Chad. He's played some great defense over at short. .740 and still 92 degrees here in Forest Park. As Chad puts that one down the line, it looks like it's going to stay fair. It does by about an inch. Chad into second. Alonji with the big turn around third, but he's going to hold at third as Brian runs this one in. And a good idea there from Mike Alonji to hold. As you've got Alex Chavez up right now. Don't want to make that out at home. Now you've got a little bit of room to play with. Just like that, the grounder over to the shortstop. He bobbles. The run would have come in either way. But Alex over at first. And for the shortstop, Tom.
It's just one of those days.
I got it, Duff. Duff. Hey, Duff, I got it. Don't worry. What?
So Duff running for Alex. Burke flips that one foul to the right side. Yeah, sometimes difficult, especially in a game like this where you're just trying anything you can to not let that 10th run come across. You start rushing a little bit when you're chasing. We've seen that a few times. Happens to the best of them. So 1 out, runner on first and second. Burke flips that one foul to the right side, just off the base of the tree, the Gold Glove tree here at the Park District of Forest Park. Got to do like fill-ins where they had the hit the car, win the car. As that one hit up the middle to Reese, steps on second, throws to first, safe at first. Good hustle from Burke. Senior asking if it was close. It was close, but they certainly got him. So 2 outs there, but you know, hit the car, win the car, hit the ball through the tree onto the train tracks, because once that tree's at full foliage, about tourney time, we've seen balls go in there. They don't come out, but they don't get past. As Tony hits this one into left, that one's going to get cut off by Morris before it gets too deep in the gap. Good throw into Junior at short. RBI double there from Tony Valdez. Another RBI on the board for him. It's been a busy day for the middle of this Circus lineup. They get another run on the board, up 11 now. Rojas with a chance to make it even more. Hits that one foul to the left side, off another tree towards concessions. Head on over to concessions as our guy Joe chasing that ball down. Grab some of the best soft serve around, some popcorn, hot dogs, slushies. Slushies for sure on a day like today. Whew. They hit, my friend. They hit. That one a bit too high from Paulie. Ooh, that one hits Burke in the face. Not sure if he got his hand up in any capacity. I mean, I saw his hand up, but Paulie saying the ball mark from earlier means it hit him in fair territory. Several hours ago. Yeah, Jason smoked that one to third. I don't think it hit Burke in the face. I think more of that was shock or his hand hit him, because it looked like he got his hand up. Looked like one of those old school WWE chair shots where just in the nick of time he did it, as Rojas hits that one to Tom Jr. back in the hole. Nice throw across. And a good play there to get a little bit of confidence back for the young shortstop for March. But 2 more across for Circus. It looks like Burke is okay. He's walking over to first with the ball right now, letting everyone know. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, it's an 11-run lead here for Circus. So Stevie Reyes is going to be playing short center. I got some help from our guy, Alex Chavez. Stevie Reyes playing short center right now, it looks like. We'll see if Alex can get him to wave to the camera. Making his PDOFP debut. Got that one on camera, so everyone who's watching. Alex says Randy doing a good job today. So Korenkowski going over to first. Burke actually coming out of the game. We'll see how he's doing for game 2. Korenkowski to first. Stevie Reyes over to short center. Evans flips that one over to Alonji. Tips it to Chad for out number 1. Whole lot of stuff going down. But I think we managed to handle it all there. Looks like Burke taking a drink out of a water bottle or something, so. So Jack getting some clarification on the pitch. Tom Jr. hits that one to right. Rojas with the catch. And Nick right there says to Zach, come on, man. And he says, I'm trying, dude. One of the worst feelings you can have. And like whenever I'd be pitching, they'd always be like, come on, throw strikes. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that right now. As that one flipped over to right towards the line. Jason over, jumps with the Soriano hop for out number 3. So that's going to do it in 6. Circus victorious over March 14-3. So Burke is in the handshake line. It looks like Paulie checking out what looks like it may be a seam in his beard. Paulie says he owes you a beer for that one, but it does look like he's okay. So in game 1 of our Circus doubleheader, Circus victorious over March 14-3. That's going to do it here for game number 1, but we're going to be coming back live a little bit before 8. Well, probably not before 8 o'clock because Hex is still playing on field 2, but we're going to get everything turned around, and when Hex starts heading over, they'll be warmed up, so they probably won't need much warm-ups. Plus, it is sweltering hot, so I don't think anyone's going to want to do too much extra. So we're going to get everything turned around, and we will be right back with you live here from the Park District of Forest Park. If you're joining us for game number 2, we'll see you soon. If you were just here for game number 1, have yourself a great night, and we will see you on Wednesday.